Gentlemen, welcome back to MGTOW Money. Today's topic, war is declared. All right, before I get into that, thanks to the ongoing support from the Patreon investors in this channel. Gentlemen, check out the Patreon supporters. In particular, you need to check out the posting that I put up yesterday. This is very important. I think that there is a unique investment opportunity right now in the markets. I highly recommend Patreon investors check out the posting that I put up just for you guys. I think it's a way that you can make some very serious money, short, medium, and long term. I don't see a lot of downside here. Again, Patreon investors, go check out the posting. On to today's topic. All right, guys, war has been declared. I hesitate to say that, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. But effectively, what I'm talking about is now there is a war on you. Now I'm reaching out to the guys who do not consider themselves part of the 1%. If you're part of the 1%, cool. God bless you, brother, because I'm not. And for the other 99% of us, I think war has been declared. Specifically, what I'm talking about is frankly, and yes, I am angry. I am beyond angry. I'm furious, actually, at what Robinhood has done to all the little guys like you and me, just the average stock market investor, crypto trader, etc., in terms of what they're trying to do in terms of jerry-rig, manipulate, and control the markets, all for the benefits of billion-dollar hedge funds. Gentlemen, this is going to come crashing down one way or another. I don't know if it's going to come down on us. I don't know if it's going to come down on them, but this is going to end one way or another. I'm not going to go into all the details. You can do all the research on it and that type of thing. But when groups like Robinhood, stockbrokers like Robinhood, and by the way, let me be clear. I do not have any, I have 2 shares with Robinhood. I never use them. They gave me 2 shares when I opened up an account. That was it. That's the only association I have with them. So I have nothing against them per se. But when a broker like that, which has millions of young investors involved in the markets, starts restricting their ability to buy and sell securities, that is wrong. I don't want to say it's breaking the law, but if nothing else, it is totally unethical. And yes, they already have multiple class action lawsuits. We'll see how those proceed because I've looked at Robinhood's terms and conditions, and inevitably they've got all types of out clauses, etc., that might let them off the hook. But here's the bottom line. When you're being restricted as a small investor to things like, you can only buy 1 single share, for example, of GameStop. 1 share, period. Or you can only buy 10 shares of AMC movie cinema. Or, by the way, we're also going to start restricting you from buying stock like Starbucks, General Motors. Are you kidding me? All right, guys, here's what you need to do. Listen up carefully. If you're dealing with a Robinhood, if you got a Robinhood account now, listen carefully, close it. I'm very serious. Close it, dump it. If nothing else, get the vast majority of your money out of there. I would do it immediately. For example, I would seriously consider, if I were you, going to Webull. Go to the video description today, open up a free account with Webull. They'll give you a free share of stock. Throw in $100, they'll give you a second free share of stock. And by the way, Webull, they did restrict trading on 3 stocks. And I don't think it was their fault based upon what I understand. It was due to their clearing firm. I won't go into all the details, but they've got a third party that they relied on to clear the trades. But that was only on 3 stocks for a short time. Another idea that you might want to consider is E-Trade. A third one you might also consider is Fidelity, although frankly, again, from my experience, I've got accounts at all these places that I've just mentioned. Fidelity is definitely not my favorite. Bottom line, run. And I mean run, get away from as quickly as you possibly can, in my opinion, Robinhood. 2, consider small positions. If you're a speculator, I emphasize that term. I've used that term before. Go back to some of the prior videos when I defined that. If you're a speculator, if you're a risk taker, you might consider taking small positions, and of course that's going to be a relative statement depending upon your portfolio size, in some of these stocks that have quote unquote high short interest with low floats. Again, I'm not going to go into all the specifics. You can do your own research on this. Again, Patreon investors, go check out the posting. It might have a good idea for you. I think that it does. My skin is in the game. I promise you on that recommendation. Furthermore, be very, very careful with these stocks that have already had these big runs, a la GameStop, AMC, BlackBerry. When they've already been run up 400, 500%, I'm just cautioning you that, okay, yeah, they might run another 400 or 500, but they could easily go down 80 or 90%. I don't know what's going to happen on those. So instead, you might want to look at some other ones. Again, I cannot emphasize enough, go small. And furthermore, I would say go slow. Third point that I want to make, again, these stocks, this opportunity, I think, can make a lot of men a lot of money. But this is very important. This is for trading. I cannot emphasize enough. This is for trading. Don't say I'm putting my money in here and I'm going to hold it for the next 10 years. This is not for buy and hodling. This is for trading. This means you are going to buy and sell. I don't mean necessarily buy and sell within 1 or 2 days, but you were definitely thinking about, okay, when it hits X price, I'm selling. Furthermore, you are looking to take your losses very small. If this thing starts turning bad on you, get out quickly. Cut your losses quickly. Again, going back to what I was just saying about position sizes, you're going small, you're going to take small losses, and you're going to get on with it. Remember, this is all trade, trade, trade. This is not about investing. Let me finish by saying, if you have any doubt about anything that I've just said, any doubt, stay out. Don't do it. Do not get caught up in the FOMO, in the fear of missing out. Gentlemen, there's inevitably, and I've said this in prior videos when I've talked about other investment opportunities, there will be another opportunity down the road that you can make money with. So if you miss this one, it's okay. I promise you there's going to be another one, and a second, and a third, and a fourth, and a fifth. We just got to keep our ears and eyes open and collectively share our ideas here. All right, gentlemen, you know what to do. You know your game plan. 1, if you're with Robinhood, you're getting rid of them. 2, you might want to consider some of the small positions that I talked about. Again, you're going to do your own research. 3, you're going to look at this strictly as trades. This is not for investors. This is not for the buy and holders out there. This is not for the guy who's putting the money aside for the next 10 years and going to close his eyes and go back to sleep. No, this is for an active investor who can get in and out and be nimble. Gentlemen, as always, hit the like button if you found this profitable. John Galt, out.